I'll be the best alive. I'm gonna show you how to do it right. You'll see how you should be living life. But when you do, it's not that hard, really, but I wanna give it up. I'll be the best alive. I'm gonna show you how to do it right.
Welcome back to the podcast for Boston, Men's Hockey Edition. I, of course, is your host, Andy Powers, two-time Hockey East champion, 1999 U.S. College All-Star, no big deal. Joined by Will Skahan, Dean Letourneau, two sophomores here for Boston College. Men, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
How's things going?
It's going good. Yeah, just got off practice. Got bagged a little bit there by Darney, but it's going well. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. We're kind of on a roll here, and it's been real fun. Love playing here. There's nothing really I can complain about here.
So let's start at the beginning. Let's take me through. Will, where'd you grow up? How did you get to BC? Why was BC on your radar?
Yeah, so I grew up in Southern California, Anaheim Hills, and then I moved out here. I lived in Hanover, Mass for only a year, and then back out to Minnesota. And I kind of always just wanted to play in Boston. Like I loved it here with my time here when I lived here, and BC was always like at the top for me. This place is awesome. Like you look around the campus, it's gorgeous, and the hockey is always top tier. And I really wanted to play here and play somewhere close to home in a way. And yeah, I think I made the right decision.
I think you did too, buddy.
Thanks.
Southern Cal is pretty nice, though.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they start a team out in Southern Cal, this is probably the best place to be.
For sure.
How about you, Dino?
yeah, I mean, growing up in Arm Prior, I didn't really know too much about college hockey. It was all OHL down there in Ottawa, and so my whole life was focused on making to the OHL, and that's kind of what young kids dream of there, and playing for the Ottawa 67s. You'll watch them play a bunch, but getting up and going to the OHL draft, I didn't get drafted where I wanted to, where I thought I'd be able to play right away, and so I went to St. Andrews College, played there, and they had a lot of guys who come to play college hockey in the United States, and so BC offered me, and I came, saw the place, saw them play, and it was just electric in the rink, and this is the spot I wanted to be at, so I made the decision to come here, and I've loved it ever since.
I played 5 years in the minors with a lot of Canadian junior guys. A lot of them refer to the 8th grade as their senior year. So no shame in getting an education.
Yeah. Definitely parents probably pushed me this way too. My mom was a teacher, so they wanted me get my degrees. No matter
St.
where I
Andrews,
went.
beautiful campus up there, baby. I mean, I went there. I was there for a hockey tournament a couple of years ago. They have a Canadian Football League field, like the Canadian Football League field on the field. It's crazy.
It's nice.
Well, it's in Canada, so it definitely checks out.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Now, you guys were both drafted last year, or 2 years ago. That draft happened in the Sphere in Las Vegas. Is that correct?
Yep.
What was that experience like?
Oh, it was sick. I mean, I've never really seen like a building like that, like even like from the outside, like there's a big screen and like they're showing all these different displays, and I don't know, it's really cool. Like the layout was awesome, also being there, like this past draft, like it was from all the teams were at the Sphere unlike this past year, and I don't know, I just think it was just really cool. Like Vegas is such a sick city, and the building was awesome, and I don't think there's really a better place where we could have gotten drafted, I think.
One of the things that scares me about the Sphere, because I've been there, is it's so steep. Like if I trip and fall, boom, I'm going to be on it.
It's super steep. The whole like layout is like surreal,
Yeah. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. What about you, Dino? First round draft pick, local Boston Bruins team must have been exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I had no clue that it was going to be Boston, but when I heard my name called, I kind of just blacked out a little bit, and I just hugged my family. And then as I was walking down, the steps were so far apart that I thought I was going to just eat it and roll down there. It wouldn't have been a good look on TV, but no, it was pretty special. And then just to fly to Boston and have the coaches come and watch and meet me there and stuff. So it was really cool.
So take me through that. That's kind of new, obviously, the training camp with the teams that you drafted. Obviously, you're not contractually signed with those teams yet, but you go right into that training camp. Well, you were drafted by Utah, a brand new organization. You go to that camp. You've been there a couple of times now. What's your takeaway from that?
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it was a little bit different than other teams because, they didn't have their facilities right away. Now they do. But, I mean, it was it's also really tough up there, altitude and all that. It was a tough camp going right from Vegas. But
Any other excuses you want to get out there why you didn't do well?
yeah, yeah. It was. It's really fun though. Like the place is unreal, and hopefully get to play there someday. You know, it was super cool these last couple of years there.
Good unis too.
Yeah, I think they're sick.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
Dean, what was it like your first camp there? Obviously, you knew some guys going into camp as well, but what was that like?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I've been down to Boston a bunch. From St. Andrews, we played tournaments here all the time, so I got to see more of the city that I never got to see. We went on a duck boat tour and got to drive it in the water. It was pretty cool there, and got to kind of just tour around the city and see all the history behind it. Walk to the garden and just practice in front of the fans and stuff, which hopefully you get to play for one day. So it was really cool to be a part of that.
Now, your freshman season, coming off the draft, obviously, Will, you get hurt early in the first year, miss most of the first half.
Yeah.
You know, Dino, you had some struggles your first season as well. But what was that freshman year like?
Yeah, I'd say it was tough at the beginning. Like just jumping from playing in the USHL and then going right up to playing the Hockey East, which is we all know is a really tough conference. And yeah, I just think, finding the pace was difficult, but then now, like, we all came together as freshmen. Like, we always hung out together. Like we always, like, get chirped for, like, always being together. We're never alone ever, So I think, yeah, it was a really fun year, except for getting hurt. But, yeah, I had a blast last year.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, definitely some learning curves there from me, but it was just so fun being around all the guys and playing in sold-out crowds every night. I mean, our team last year was pretty fun to watch, and our team this year is too. And but last year, yeah, I was just learning. That was the whole kind of year for me. Just learning how to kind of play to my frame and play at this level, and then coming off from the summer and into this year, just kind of using all the knowledge I've learned and putting it into work. I
think that's such an important point, right? You're like, you don't know what you don't know until you get there and find out, like, what's this about?
Yeah.
And I think the first year of college hockey, getting acclimated, you're coming from Canadian prep, you're coming from USHL. Like, it's still a jump, no matter where you come from. And now you put that first year together. Was there anything in last year that kind of stood out to you as like, geez, I wasn't really expecting this, whether it's the home crowd, kind of advantage, or anything that you saw on the road, like this rink is brutal? Because in the USHL, there's some of the rinks that are just brutal. You're this is brutal.
Yeah, I mean, definitely like that first game at the Conti, it was sold out. I was buzzing. I'm like, wow, this is pretty sick. I think our fans here are unreal, and they show out for sure. And I think that was a big part of it. Having the support last year and this year too. Like, it's all really important to us. I also think like the Bean Pot, like that first game against Northeastern, we had the later game, and that place was juiced, and it was just so fun. It's a real pleasure to play here. In those types of environments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically everything he said, like the crowd and the energy that we get here at the school is super exciting. Like, you don't see those in every game in the Hockey East. There's some games you go down to, and it's dressed like a seat night. So, you just got to kind of bring your own juice and find energy to play. But when we're here, we got the crowd on our side. It's pretty fun to play.
Now you both obviously get the one season under your belt. Now you're in your sophomore campaign. You both have terrific starts to the season, right? You scored your first goal of the season the other night against Notre Dame. Dean, you're the second leading scorer on the team. How does that first year of learning and getting acclimated, now you kind of hit the ground running, the second year you take off, the season's been terrific?
Yeah, I think after your first year, you kind of just know what to expect going in. But also to that, we lost a lot of guys last year, and we have a new team, and we're kind of finding it now. The first was kind of tough, but yeah, just knowing what to expect, how some games are gonna go, like not really getting into the ups and downs, kind of trying to stay mellow in a way. It's we were all really prepared for coming into this year. He was too. He made a big jump, so yeah.
Yeah, never too high, never too low.
Yeah.
And Dean, you talk about that jump to your sophomore season. What was the feeling like when you scored the first goal of the season?
It was pretty good. Felt like a lot of weight kind of got off my back there. It was definitely a long time coming. I don't know how long I've ever went without a goal like that. So it was pretty special, just kind of scoring that first one, and then just coming into the season with everything you've learned from the year prior, and a big summer of training and knowing what to expect. Like Skay said, it definitely helps a lot, just understanding what's gonna come next and how to handle it. So
I think that, at Boston College, there's a lot of great players that have gone through here. And, Matt Boldy was one. Matt Boldy, I think, had one goal the beginning of his freshman year. Mm-hmm. And you could see the frustration, but it didn't necessarily mean he was playing poorly, right? To your point, right? You can't let stuff kind of get you down, hold you back. You got to kind of rise above and just keep playing.
Yeah.
And, goals are like bananas. They come in bunches.
Yeah.
And now you've got, how many on the season? 6?
I think so, yeah.
6 goals in the season, so it's going pretty well. What's the best part about scoring a goal at home?
Oh, just the crowd. I mean, whenever you score and the crowd gets jumping, it's just pretty fun. Like, you don't really see that in any other rink.
Did you buy pizza for the student section? Why are they such a Dean Letourneau fan every time you touch the puck?
I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it, but it definitely gets the energy going.
Yeah, Will, you scored your first goal of the season against Notre Dame. What was that feeling? Did you feel like it was a mistake?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that first pop, that first pop of noise you hear is pretty sick, and that's for any goal in our barn. I think, it's pretty sick. I kind of right when I went in, I kind of blacked out. I didn't know what to do, because I don't score too much, and I always get stuff for it, saying what are you doing here? What are you doing there about this my Sallies? But I kind of just go with what's right for me,
Listen, I scored 230 goals at BC. Most of them are in practice. I celebrate every one.
Good.
You have to.
You got to.
You have to get acclimated to it.
It's fun to score. You got to
But
Sully.
this year's been pretty good, right? You sit right now with 2 games away from the first half break, second place in Hockey East. Coming into the season, what were your expectations? Where do you feel the team is right now?
Yeah, I think we're in a great spot. At the beginning, like I said, it was tough. We played Denver at home, lost to them, and then we got swept by Northeastern. And I think after that, we kind of just found a rhythm. We started playing the right way, and you also didn't know really what to expect. With some of our guys leaving, Lenny and Gabe and Fowles in our graduating class, and I think the guys that have came in, freshmen and or transfer cons, they've just stepped in and really taken a big stride, we all have together. And I think we're in a really good spot. Getting these wins against some good teams in the Hockey East is going to be really beneficial for us down the stretch when it comes tournament time.
What about you, Dino? I mean, obviously yourself, the expectation coming into the season, you're probably anxious to get out there. You get going, you start scoring goals, team's playing well. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I think our team's in a great spot here. We got 2 games left in the end of this first half, and we've been on a bit of a roll lately, and to get 2 more wins going into the second half and being in a good spot, in the rankings wise too, where we're able to just kind of keep moving our way up. I think like Skay said, we've kind of started to found our game and how our team needs to play. Last year's team, I think we played different kind of styles compared to this year because we just had different players that played differently. So I think we've kind of found our stride, and we're going to be going on a roll here soon.
Now, this year you go to Wisconsin for the Christmas tournament, something that you didn't do last year. Is that something that you play Western Michigan first round? That's going to be a good challenge.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That'll be a tough game, especially coming right off break. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I've never played a game in Milwaukee, so that'll be new. But yeah, I'm really pumped up for it. It's gonna be fun. It'll be different too with some guys being in Minnesota for the World Juniors. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a blast.
Well, the thing about that is obviously the World Juniors and there's the other tournament there is that those games are so critical from a pairwise standpoint because nobody cares that you're missing guys, so it's important that the guys are there. The Western Michigan, that's going to be a huge game.
Yeah, well,
from a pairwise standpoint,
it'll be tough.
Dean, is there anything that you're looking at for the second half of semester you're looking forward to?
Yeah, that's where all the big games come down to. You got the Bean Pot, you got playoffs, so. Second half's definitely the most fun part of the year, and we're gonna get kicking off early, right after Christmas in Milwaukee there. So playing Western, and then I'm not too sure who we're playing second, but
Yeah, I think we find that out.
Yeah, play winners,
there, right?
winners,
Yeah,
lose,
so
lose.
we're gonna play Western. We're gonna hopefully give them a good game and play the way we've been playing now, and we'll see what happens.
Coach York used to call the second half of the season trophy hunting season.
Yep.
You go hunting trophies and
Yeah,
exactly.
Christmas, and then the Bean Pot Trophy, and then regular season, and so it's always fun to play for. Is there a road trip that you guys have done while you're been at BC that you're like, wow, that was fun? You guys, nationals going to the NCAA last year. Fun, but is there because we didn't do a Christmas tournament last year,
No.
so it really has been limited.
Yeah, I think I'll say two. I think the first one that really stuck out to me was our first weekend against Michigan State last year. Like talk about diving headfirst into college hockey. Like that was really hot, really tough. And then for me, going back home to Minnesota was also a blast. That place is sick, and I know a bunch of guys on that team, but also I had so much family there too. That was a pretty sick weekend as well.
It waxed them too.
Yeah.
Always feels good.
That was great. And he scored his first goal that weekend. So it was
Well,
pretty
it's
special.
funny because you guys don't remember this, but Will Vogt went through something similar that Dean did in his freshman year. Will Vogt didn't score a goal his freshman year. I think he might have had one.
Yeah.
So then we go out to Minnesota or Michigan State last year.
Yeah.
And he had 2 goals.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
And
Remember hearing about
I
that.
think if that pace kept up, he would have got Big Ten Player of the Year. Is there anybody on the team that you like this guy's out of his mind, like funny, like, hey, we need a laugh, like this guy, he'll make us laugh?
Ted's always a good one. He'll
I don't know.
he'll just say whatever comes to mind. Like,
He gets
throw you off
annoying
guard.
though.
Yeah, when he
He
gets
knows-
probably
he
gonna
knows
watch this, so
I hope
just
he does.
FYI.
I hope he does see that.
if
He
you're
knows
watching,
he
stop
knows it.
singing. His singing gets us going.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say like I get along pretty well with Berard.
Yeah.
He's pretty outgoing. We kind of laugh at the same stuff, same humor. Also, like with the rest of my roommates, like Dino, me and Dino get along pretty well. But yeah, I'd say Berard's pretty funny.
And that's an interesting point too. Like he's a transfer guy, right? So it's you talked about like in this college, every sport in college, you have guys coming from economies the same way, and the fact that those guys fit in so well.
Yeah, so quick.
Yeah, I think it speaks to a kind of a strong locker room, strong leadership,
Yeah.
but also everybody kind of being welcoming.
Yeah, definitely. We take pride in that here for sure. Like I remember last year, like Bubs was here over the summer before I came in, and I was like, wait, was this guy on the team last year for the last 2 years? Like that's just kind of how it goes here.
Yeah, good leadership. But Dino, who's your favorite guy to watch? Like at practice, be like, I don't know what this guy's gonna do. Like he's just energy all the time. Like we're getting bagged out here today, and this guy's still laughing.
I'll probably have to say Rezzy. He's just a workhorse. No matter how tired he is, he's always got something to say.
Landon.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Landon, yeah.
He does have something to say. He's been kicked out of 3 games already.
He's got a lot of things to say no matter what time. So you can always count on him for some energy in practice.
Yeah.
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 Rezzy's the man.
Yeah, he brings it. He brings
Well,
it a lot.
that also speaks, to the freshmen, right? Just getting, right into the kind of the flow of it. And
Definitely.
you talked about your experience last year, the unknowns. It's tough for freshmen, but it makes it a little bit easier when everybody's so welcoming.
Yeah.
My last question: Where's the go-to place to eat around campus for you?
I'd say like if you want to sit down and have some Italian, I'd say Tartufo.
Really?
Yeah, or Davio's. Davio's is great.
Davio's nice,
I'm a big fan of Davio's. Whenever my dad comes in, we usually always go there. But yeah, Tartufo or Davio's for me.
Very nice, Dino. What do you got? There's no poutine here. What are you eating?
I'm not a huge poutine guy myself though, but I'll agree on Tartufo. We went there a couple times this year, and they've got some good chicken
that
parm
right?
there. Yeah, it's a great
As a
spot.
team, yeah.
Great little spot they've got on there, or just Chipotle. Just keep it simple.
Listen, I travel with you guys. Like all you do is eat chicken and pasta, man. That's no good for me.
Yeah.
I'm not running any marathons. Like my metabolism stopped. I can't eat carbo load every meal. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, chicken parm all the time here.
I know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Let's mix it up. Let's go with
Yeah.
some cheeseburgers.
I wouldn't be opposed
Let's
to
do
some
it.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, listen, guys, you guys are doing a great job. You're terrific ambassadors for the program. As an alumnus, I'm glad to see you guys here. I'm glad you're having the success that you're having this year, and keep it up.